So I was doing a TikTok challenge where I was writing a song every day for 30 days, and my followers were giving me a lot of the song ideas. And one of them was, why don't you just try writing a happy song? Because most of them were sad. So I hopped in the shower and was like, I'll write a happy song. And then while I was showering, I wrote the first verse of the song. I literally recorded it and posted it within like an hour of getting out of the shower, and the rest is history. I always feel weird when people ask me to write happy songs. I think the reason people like the song is because it's a happy song that's kind of like aware of the shit that isn't happy. I don't know if I ever thought the song was going to be a hit, but it was in like mid-March, and I wasn't quite finished with the song. And I just remember like seeing an insane amount of videos from TikTok, people making it. So I was like, I think regardless of how I feel about it, because I get in my head a lot when it comes to music, but I think regardless how I feel about it, I think I have to put it out, and I think people really like it. So what do I know? Just kind of went with it. Everything sucks. Just kidding. Everything is great. No, really. It's kind of a little bit of sarcasm where even when things are like really garbage, generally speaking, I think most people try to make themselves feel better. Like, no, it's okay. I'm gonna have a good day. I think a lot of the songs started in that place. I was like, okay, well, I don't always feel great. So how do I like, what's that energy look like in a song? That like coping when things aren't always wonderful. I haven't thought about my ex today. Oh wait. Fuck, I just did. When I was writing it, I was trying to think of things that people think of every day, and things that like can like kill the mood for a person or like kind of ruin your day. And I was like, oh, my ex. And then I was like, I haven't thought about my ex today. That positive, like blind positive, just good energy. And then it's like, I just did. Well, wait. I don't know. I just thought it was funny, to be honest, because every time you talk about someone that you're not like constantly thinking about, you think about them. But I went outside for the first time in a few days, and it felt nice, and I might try doing exercise. Not really. That line is definitely about the pandemic. There were points of 2020 where I felt like I didn't leave for like a week, and it was not great for my mental health. But every time you go outside after not having gone outside for a while, it's great. I don't really like exercising. I just started running recently, and it's not been the best. It's not that fun. That's the energy most people have towards exercising in general. It's just like, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna go jog. I'm gonna lift a couple weights, and it's like, nah, I'm good. I wanna forget my bad days, all my bad days, and be okay, Spend my spare change down at the arcade, and then I'll say. There was a lot of really great things that I got out of like 2020, but in general, it was just a nightmare of a mental health year for me. So I think me wanting to forget my bad days is really just me saying I want to forget all the bad parts around all the good parts that I had from last year. Everything sucks. Just kidding. Everything is better than it used to be. I didn't write a song about my ex today. Oh wait. So in the first verse, when I said I haven't thought about my ex today, I was like, oh, this is funny. And then in the second verse, it was like, wait a second, I'm kind of writing a song about my ex because I'm talking about it. So that was the, oh wait. But I called my friends and I told them we should hang out if it makes sense, 'cause I miss them and I hate being alone. No, really. I'm an extrovert. I don't like to be alone for too long. It starts to weigh on me. And I've got some really great friends. During COVID, they were like pretty much the only people I ever saw. They were kind of like the core group of people that we would hang out with. And it was a big reason why last year wasn't terrible for sure. I'd be alone if I didn't have them. There's like a core group of like 5 people. I don't know where I'd be without them. And then I'll say everything sucks. Just kidding. I'm a really positive person. I think generally speaking, I like to look on the bright side of things, and I'm pretty optimistic. So the back and forth, like with the just kidding, no, everything's great, no, really, is it's pretty much my personality. I actually have one of my best friends who was in the room with me, and I was just recording just kiddings on my phone, and we were just laughing. So like I'm like kind of giggling in that end part, and it's just like really genuine. It just felt like the perfect sentiment for the song.